All right, family, welcome back to I Love Me, Me, Me. So today's question of the day is, why don't men think they can put all of their eggs into one basket? Of course, I have some tips for you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. As you can see, I am still not having the fancy I Love Me, Me, Me bouncing back and forth, but we're going to go ahead and work on that. Hopefully, I can get my computer fixed this week. But I will say thank you so much for each and every one of you who have come here to still support me and give me nothing but positive feedback. I love that. Also, yesterday, I will say in the video that I released, a gentleman actually asked, why am I addressing all of my questions to the women? And the answer is quite simple. When I asked for questions, the women were the only ones to come out in full force. I did have one gentleman send me two questions. So if you are a gentleman and you want me to address something about helping you guys out, then please go ahead and send me the question that you want answered so I can go ahead and address some of the things that the ladies need to work on as well. But that is why I am addressing so many questions geared for the women, because they are the ones who ask for the help. All right, so the very first thing to let you know why men don't want to put all their eggs into one basket is honestly because he wants variety and choices. A lot of us want variety in choices, but men seem to want variety in choices a lot more. Again, it seems a lot more than the ladies do. So yeah, he don't want to put all his eggs into one basket because he wants variety and choices. And that actually leads me into point number two, which is, you haven't shown him that he can bet only on you. Now, this particular question really does deal with the fact with how long you guys have been in a relationship and or seeing each other, i.e. dating, right? So it really just depends on how long you guys have been an item or whatever title insert that you have going on right now in your life. So obviously, if you are a new relationship, then yes, of course you haven't shown that you're the one, because he hasn't shown that you're the one also. So no, he's not going to bet on you solely, and you're probably not betting on him solely as well. But now, if you guys are actually in an exclusive relationship and you guys have already established the fact that you are an item, then he should be putting all of his eggs in the basket with you. Obviously, that's why he chose you. But at this particular point, maybe you haven't shown him that he could bet solely on you. The third thing is because he does not want to lose his attracting skills. For what I've heard and for what I read, questions that I've asked several men is that it is, no, not they, it is an art form to attracting and picking up women. And after I initially laughed about this, I had to think, and I was like, you know what? Actually, it is, because the guys that I seem to fall for, or I was falling for before I got engaged and everything, was guys that did show me a way that attracted me to them. And for me and for a lot of women out there, it is our ability to be mentally stimulated. And actually, I just have to throw out Derek Jackson, because I did review his Mentally Stimulate Me game edition, or the second edition, and I will link that above as well. But that was a very interesting game. But we definitely want men out there who can mentally stimulate us. It really doesn't matter how fine you are, how much that six-pack looks sexy, and when you're at the beach or just walking around trying to show me, if you cannot mentally stimulate me, and for most women out there, then we won't be interested in you any longer, or at least for a very short period of time, unless we are in our dough. I can't speak. Unless we are in our gold digging stages, right? Because sometimes that occurs. But still, after a while, if you are not mentally stimulating me and most of the other women out there, then you will be losing yourself. So it is a skill to attract and to keep women interested in men. And men know that, but once they start putting all of their time, energy, and effort into one woman, that skill goes away. All right, so the fourth thing is, he wants to make sure that the woman that you have shown him thus far is still the same woman that you showed him when you guys first met. So all of that fun times that you guys were having, all of those dates and stuff, and maybe you guys were trying your best not to argue with each other, and then once the arguments did start, he wants to make sure that the woman that you showed him in the beginning is still the same woman that he is going to be with for the long term. Maybe a few months have passed, maybe even a year or two has actually passed, but he's making sure that the woman you showed him in the beginning is still the same woman that he has fallen for. The fifth and final reason why men feel that they cannot put all of their eggs into one basket is because honestly they just don't want to start from ground zero. That's just the honest truth behind it. So he might have a few women in his cell phone that he's constantly keeping in contact with. He might even be the guy that every once in a while, like every week or even every month, he pops up on your phone, doesn't really hold any intimate or deep conversations. Really, he's just checking in with you to see if he still has it with you or to see if he still can hook up with you. There are a plethora of reasons as to why he's making sure that he's still sticking around. Another reason is because maybe you have put him in the friend zone. He did not put himself there. And let me just honestly say that men definitely agree or disagree with me on this point, which is you don't put yourselves in the friend zone. Women always put your friends in. Women always put the guy in the friend zone. And really, if the guy is staying in the friend zone, is because he is just waiting for his opportunity to pounce. I literally have a girlfriend who just shared a story with me pertaining to this very subject, which is she let the guy be in the friend zone, honestly going on 10 years. You know, he would call and check in, he would come and see her sometime, but and I say sometime because he actually is out of the country. But anyway, so he would, when he would travel in the States, he would make sure that she was on the roster to see him, and he would, you know, check up on her via whether it's on the phone or email or whatever like that. And the point is, he finally came out and said that he was more interested in her, and he only stayed around because he felt that she put him in the friend zone. And it's funny because when she was explaining it to me, she thought that it was no mutual attraction, it was just a friendship. And I told her before, no ma'am. But anyway, suffice to say, he's finally showing that he's actually interested in her more than just a friend. But it is because she opened up the door to invite in some little flirtation going on, and now it has started to blossom. So anyway, that's that. He does not want to start from ground zero. Guys, keep all of these things in mind. These are my 5 tips for the day. And of course, March 15th is right around the corner, y'all. Really, it is. And I have my 3 online courses coming out. So if this is your very first time here, let me just explain what the courses are. The very first one is for my super single people who are out there not dating anyone. You might have even thrown in the towel a little bit on dating and said, you know what, I'm giving up on this thing for a period of time. And in this time, you're trying to figure out what you need, what you want, what you desire out of relationship, but not only out of relationship, but out of yourself as well. So that program is going to help you navigate through that. Now, my second program is for those of you guys who are in the dating stages. Yes, you are trying to figure out how to navigate through this thing, the dating stages. You're making sure that the person that you have chosen to date, that things are going to move forward to the best of the ability that it can, and maybe you need some help in making sure you're being a little bit strategic but also having fun while in the dating stages. That program is going to help you for that. And then finally, I have my third program for you guys who have been in long-term relationships or are married, and you just need a boost in your relationship to bring the spark back and bring the spice back, and that program is going to help you. So again, March 15th, can't wait to release it to you guys. I cannot wait. Definitely go ahead and give me some comments down in the comment section below just to let me know what you thought of these 5 tips. What other things have you actually heard yourself or have done specifically for the men to tell the women why you don't put your eggs in one basket, if there's something else that I needed to add on my list. I always love learning, you guys know, so, and I just love to come here and share my facts and sometimes my own opinions with you guys about these things. So definitely give me thumbs up if you like this video, and again, if this is your very first time, make sure that you go ahead and hit the red subscribe button or the icon with my lovely face, because here at I Love Me, I am helping you guys to decrease the divorce rate by giving you some information, some tips and tools in order to have happy, healthy, romantic relationships. I will see you again tomorrow. Yes, we are on a roll. And thank you so much for coming back each and every day to hear what I have to say. I will see you again tomorrow. All right. Bye.